We have some problems on exponents and powers here, and it is find m so that minus 3 raised to the power of m plus 1 multiplied by minus 3 raised to the power of 5 is equal to minus 3 raised to the power of 7. You have to find the value of m. Now you have to remember the laws of exponents, because without using them you cannot solve these problems. Okay, so this is minus 3 and it has some exponents, and this is also equal to minus 3. It has also some exponents. It has an exponent. So it is basically of the form a raised to power of m multiplied by a raised to power of n, and that is equal to a raised to power of m plus n, right? Where a is minus 3, m is in this case m plus 1, or let's say that use it x, otherwise you can get confused. This is x, y, so this will be x plus y. So x is m plus 1 and y is 5, right? So from this one you get minus 3 raised to power of x plus y, that is m plus 1 plus 5, and this has to be equal to minus 3 raised to power of 7. From here you get minus 3 raised to power of m plus 6 is equal to minus 3 raised to power of 7. Now it is something like 2 raised to power of 3 is equal to 2 raised to power of x. What will be the value of x? Of course x will be 3. And why? Because if 2 raised to power of 3 is written in the form 8, right, then this is 2 raised to power of x. Now what should be the value of x so that 2 raised to power of x becomes 8? Of course this has to be 3, only then this value can become 8, right? It's something similar to this one. So m plus 6 has to be equal to 7. From here you get m is equal to 1. M is equal to 1. Now when m is equal to 1, if you put here, this is minus 3 raised to power of 7 is equal to minus 3 raised to power of 7. That is LHS is equal to RHS. So the answer is m is equal to 1. Find the value of 2 by 3 raised to power of minus 2. Now remember one thing, that if a number is of the form a by b and it is raised to power of minus m, then straight write it as b by a raised to power of m. You can straight use this one also, but if you want to elaborate it and then write it, then we can do it here. Like this is 2 by 3 raised to power of minus 2, so we can write it as 2 raised to power of minus 2 by 3 raised to power of minus 2. How? We know that if a by b is raised to the power of m, then this is actually equal to a raised to power of m by b raised to power of m. This is a law of exponents, right? So from here you get, what's m in this case? M is minus 2, a is 2, b is 3, so it can be written in this form. Now this 2 by raised to power of minus 2 can be written as 1 by 2 raised to power of 2, and this 3 raised to power of minus 2 can be written as, remember this is a divide, this is the line, division line, so 1 by 3 raised to the power of 2. How? If a raised to the power of minus m, then this is equal to 1 by a raised to the power of m. Okay, now it's actually of the form what? This is a by b divided by c by d, and this is actually equal to what? This is equal to a by b multiplied by d by c. It's of this form. It is of this form. So, and how? Because how did we reach here? It's actually what? A by b divided by c by d. right? This is the division line. A by B divided by C by D. So it's actually what? This can be written as A by B multiplied by C by D, sorry, D by C. D by C. We know that when we divide two rational numbers, then we invert and multiply. This we have learned in class 7. So it's of that form. So using this one, you can write it as, here, if let's say that this is A by B, that is 1, A is 1, B is 2 raised to the power of 2. So 1, B is 2 raised to the power of 2, then divided by C is 1, divided by D is 3 raised to the power of 2. Finally, it has to be written in this form. So it is 1 by 2 raised to the power of 2 multiplied by 3 raised to the power of 2 by 1. Invert and multiply. So this becomes 3 raised to the power of 2 by 2 raised to the power of 2. This is 9 by 4. This is your answer. Here you have 1 by 3 raised to the power of minus 2 and 1 by 2 raised to the power of minus 3. And this whole is divided by 1 by 4 raised to the power of minus 2. So this is the first part. Let's solve this first part. And then you have second problem also. Now this can be written as what? This can be written as 1 raised to the power of minus 2 by 3 raised to the power of minus 2. Same what we have seen here. Remember this one? So this can be written in this form, and this is minus 1 raised to the power of minus 3 divided by 2 raised to the power of minus 3. Right? Same what we have done in this case. You have to remember this one. And then divided by, this is 1 raised to the power of minus 2 by 4 raised to the power of minus 2. Okay. Now this can be written as 3 raised to the power of 2 divided by 1 raised to the power of 2. Right? Remember this one? Then minus, this is 2 raised to the power of 3 divided by 1 raised to the power of 3. Right? Then this is divided by 4 raised to the power of 2 and by 1 raised to the power of 2. So from here you get 9 divided by 1 is 9 only, then minus 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and it's divided by 1, so you'll get 8 only. So 9 minus 8 divided by 16. Right? This is what? 1 divided by 16. That is equal to 1 by 16. So main thing is always remember what we have seen here, and in this case, if your number is of the form A by B raised to the power of minus m, you can straight write it as B by A raised to the power of m. And you further simplify it, that is B raised to the power of m by A raised to the power of m, using the laws of exponents. Right? Okay. So here you have answer for this one, that is 1 by 16. Let's solve for this second part of the problem. The second part is saying that it is 5 by 8 raised to the power of minus 7 multiplied by 8 by 5 raised to the power of minus 5. Now this can be written as 8 by 5 raised to the power of 7 multiplied by, this can be written as 5 by 8 raised to the power of 5. Now this is of the form A by B raised to the power of m. So this is actually equal to A raised to the power of m by B raised to the power of m. So this is 8 raised to the power of 7 by 5 raised to the power of 7 multiplied by same law, that is 5 raised to the power of 5 divided by 8 raised to the power of 5. Right? Now we can rearrange it and write it as 8 raised to the power of 7 divided by 8 raised to the power of 5, right? Multiplied by 5 raised to the power of 5 divided by 5 raised to the power of 7. Any problem? We have just interchanged it, and final result will exactly be the same to this one. So this is equal to, this is a raised to the power of m by b raised to the power of n form, where divided by a raised to the power of n form, where a is 8, m is 7, and n is 5. Remember all the laws of exponents, it's very important. So from here you get, and this is actually equal to a raised to the power of m minus n. So this is 8, 7 minus 5 multiplied by, this is same thing here. In this case, your a is 5, your m is 5, your n is 7. So this is 5 minus 7. It becomes 8, 7, 5 minus 5 is 2, multiplied by 5 raised to the power of minus 2. So this becomes 16, and this is 5 raised to the power of minus 2, that is 1 by 5 raised to the power of 2. So this is 16 by 25. This is your answer.